I'm Paul Sheldon with Natural Capitalism Solutions. I work with Hunter Lovins and Jeff Hohensee on transforming capitalism. And for the representatives and the senators that are here, I'd just like to mention a few keywords that I hope to hear in your legislation this year. First one is split incentives. When we have most of our commercial buildings under triple net lease, the landlord has no incentive to improve a building on which the utility bills are paid by the tenant. We need legislation to require it, and we need financing to back it up along the lines of Boulder County's Proposition 1A. Thank you. Second one is community choice aggregation. It's time for communities to be able to provide their own energy and utility services. There are some thorny issues with regard to franchise agreements with the utilities that are providing those services now. We need to appreciate the utilities who've brought us the services that we rely on, but also allow flexibility for communities to provide for their own needs in sustainable and renewable ways. The third strategy is fee baits. It's been talked about for 30 years. I heard Amory talking about it, Amory Lovins talking about it in the 1970s. We need to tax the inefficient technologies and provide that revenue to the more efficient technologies through a fee-based structure. Similarly, we need feed-in tariffs and net metering approved at the state level so that people can get paid for the energy that they feed into the grid from local renewable sources. We need to decouple the profits of the utility from the amount of energy that they provide. Utilities have to be incentivized to make profits and provide for their members in ways that are renewable and efficient and elegant, not just by selling more energy or water. There have been discussions of a statewide carbon utility. The Colorado Carbon Fund is moving in that direction. Please, legislators, take the lead here. You can take the lead nationally. If you need somebody to copy, follow California. I know that's embarrassing to have Colorado following California. I saw Speaker Carroll at the rodeo on Sunday. The announcer said, anybody from California here? A bunch of people raised their hands. He said, welcome to America. We need tax-exempt status for renewable energy bonds. When someone like Boulder County provides a Proposition 1A to provide financing for property owners to do renewable and responsible energy, we need to make sure that the bonds that they issue at the local level or at the state level have tax-exempt status. Legislators, state level, you need to take that on and also lobby for it on the federal level to make sure that those bonds are tax-exempt federally. Please support known savings programs. In California, they call this deemed and calculated savings, where you have a technology like a battery charger for an industrial forklift that is highly inefficient. We know that there are more efficient technologies. Let's just support the transition to those technologies. It's cheaper than building more coal plants. We need economic multiplier studies. At the state level, you can support figuring out how many times did the dollar circulate in the Colorado economy. Florida's doing it, California's doing it. Document the economic multiplier effect of investing in local sources of energy and water and other resources. And lastly, we need to be sure that we have the legislation in place to allow utilities to profit from selling energy more elegantly at the local level and at the regional level. So that's enough for now. Thank you very much.